Among the important marine disasters recorded since 1866 are the following. 1866, January 11th. Steamer London, on her way to Melbourne, foundered in the Bay of Biscay, 220 lives lost. 1866, October 3rd. Steamer Evening Star from New York to New Orleans, foundered, about 250 lives lost. 1867, October 29th. Royal Mail steamers Rhone and Wye and about 50 other vessels driven ashore and wrecked at St. Thomas, West Indies, by a hurricane. About 1,000 lives lost. 1873, January 22nd. British steamer Northfleet sunk in collision off Dungeness. 300 lives lost. 1873, November 23rd. White Star liner Atlantic wrecked off Nova Scotia. 547 lives lost. 1873, November 23rd. French line Ville du Havre from New York to Havre in collision with ship Locharn and sunk in 16 minutes. 110 lives lost. 1874, December 24th. Immigrant vessel Fitzpatrick took fire and sank off Auckland. 476 lives lost. 1875, May 7th. Hamburg mail steamer Schiller wrecked in fog on Scilly Islands. 200 lives lost. 1875, November 4th. American steamer Pacific in collision 30 miles southwest of Cape Flattery. 236 lives lost. 1878, March 24th. British training ship Eurydice, a frigate, foundered near the Isle of Wight. 300 lives lost. 1878, September 3rd. British iron steamer Princess Alice sunk in the Thames River. 700 lives lost. 1878, December 18th. French steamer Byzantine sunk in collision in the Dardanelles with the British steamer Rinaldo. 210 lives lost. 1879, December 2nd. Steamer Borussia sank off the coast of Spain. 174 lives lost. 1880, January 31st. British trading ship Atlanta left Bermuda with 290 men and was never heard from. 1881, August 30th. Steamer Teuton wrecked off the Cape of Good Hope. 200 lives lost. 1883, July 3rd. Steamer Daphne turned turtle in the Clyde. 124 lives lost. 1884, January 18th. American steamer City of Columbus wrecked off Gay Head Light, Massachusetts. 99 lives lost. 1884, July 23rd. Spanish steamer Gijon and British steamer Lux in collision off Finisterre. 150 lives lost. 1887, January 29th. Steamer Capunda in collision with bark Ada Mallory off coast of Brazil. 300 lives lost. 1887, November 15th. British steamer Wyong caught fire between Canton and Hong Kong. 400 lives lost. 1888, September 13th. Italian steamship Sud America and steamer La France in collision near the Canary Islands. 89 lives lost. 1889, March 16th. United States warships Trenton, Vandalia, and Nipsic and German ships Adler and Eber wrecked on Samoan Islands. 147 lives lost. 1890, January 2nd. Steamer Persia wrecked on Corsica. 130 lives lost. 1890, March 1st. British steamship Quetta foundered in Torres Straits. 124 lives lost. 1890, December 27th. British steamer Shanghai burned in China seas. 101 lives lost. 1891, March 17th. Anchor liner Utopia in collision with British steamer Anson off Gibraltar and sunk. 574 lives lost. 1892, January 13th. Steamer Namehao wrecked in China Sea. 414 lives lost. 1892, October 28th. Anchor liner Romania wrecked off Portugal. 113 lives lost. 1893, February 8th. Anchor liner Trinaria wrecked off Spain. 115 lives lost. 1894, June 25th. Steamer Norge, wrecked on Rockall Reef in the North Atlantic. Nearly 600 lives lost. 1895, January 3rd. German steamer Elbe sunk in collision with British steamer Crathie in North Sea. 335 lives lost. 1898, July 4th. French line steamer La Bourgogne in collision with British sailing vessel Cromarty Shire. 571 lives lost. 1898, November 27th. American steamer Portland wrecked off Cape Cod, Massachusetts. 157 lives lost. 1901, April 1st. Turkish transport Aslam wrecked in the Red Sea. Over 180 lives lost. 1902, July 21st. Steamer Primus sunk in collision with the steamer Hansa on the Lower Elbe. 112 lives lost. 1903, June 7th. French steamer Libau sunk in collision with steamer Insuleri near Marseilles. 150 lives lost. 1904, June 15th. General Slocum excursion steamboat took fire going through Hell Gate, East River. More than 1,000 lives lost. 1906, January 21st. Brazilian battleship Aquidauban sunk near Rio de Janeiro by an explosion of the powder magazines. 212 lives lost. 1906, January 22nd. American steamer Valencia lost off Clues Pacific coast. 140 lives lost. 1906, August 4th. Italian immigrant ship Sirio struck a rock off Cape Palos. 350 lives lost. 1907, February 12th. American steamer Larchmont sunk in collision off Rhode Island coast. 131 lives lost. 1907, July 20th. American steamers Columbia and San Pedro collided on the Californian coast. 100 lives lost. 1907, November 26th. Turkish steamer Captain foundered in the North Sea. 110 lives lost. 1908, March 23rd. Japanese steamer Mutsumaru sunk in collision near Akadadi. 300 lives lost. 1908, April 30th. Japanese training cruiser Matsushima sunk off Pescadores owing to an explosion. 200 lives lost. 1909, January 24th. Collision between the Italian steamer Florida and the White Star Liner Republic, about 170 miles east of New York during a fog. A large number of lives were saved by the arrival of the steamer Baltic, which received the CQD, or distress signal, sent up by the Wireless Republic January 22nd. The Republic sank while being towed. 6 lives lost. 1910, February 9th. French line steamer General Chanzy off Minorca. 200 lives lost. 1911, September 25th. French battleship Liberty sunk by an explosion in Toulon Harbor. 223 lives lost. End of chapter 25.